Well, g'day, and welcome back again to Jiaoqing. And today we are outside my school here. We're going to go and have a look around. We have students rocking up today. So we have the sort of high school age, those who are doing comprehensive study. Yeah, they're showing up for their sort of first day here. So as we turn our camera around, first we see out the front, we have cars pulling up out here. There's not many at the moment. There'll be a lot more rocking up later as we go. Then we do have a little bit of work going on out here. I'm not actually sure what is happening here, but looks like they're putting some new pipes or something underground. So we'll keep an eye on that and see what's going on. So let's take a look inside here and see what is going on in here. So first thing you'll notice is all the, well, mainly girls here wearing the red and white vests. So they are basically older students who have come to help with new students who are coming on. So they'll help carry their luggage up to their rooms, the dormitories and stuff. And also, yeah, show them around the school, make sure they've got all their paperwork and stuff sorted out. So first thing we're going to do is duck upstairs here. We're going to go up to the next level and just have a look in one of the classrooms at what's changed in here. So we'll duck into this classroom here. So we have, as you can see, all the desks, seating is all fixed here. But what we used to have was a whiteboard and then a blackboard. And that's all changed now. So we now have these electronic boards. So either end here is basically an electronic blackboard. We can write on it like so. Then down the bottom here, hit the button down here, and that will erase all this. Then in the center is basically a huge big computer touch screen. So you can bring up documents, play videos, play music through there. It's all connected to the internet. It's all touch screen, so you just go up, hit the point you want. And then the new desks that we have, you'll see we have a couple of microphones. I've never used them. I've got a big enough voice on my own. Built-in computer screen, so what's happening on the screen behind you is mirrored here. So the teacher can still be facing the class while going through what's on the board. Underneath here, keyboard, mouse, all that, and then we have drawers and the like. Although I don't think that there's ever really much kept on the drawers, in the drawers, because each class has different teachers and stuff. It's not like a teacher has a specific classroom. So we're going to go down, have a look around the back and see what's happening around the way. Like I say, it is still early. There's going to be a whole lot more students showing up very, very soon in the next hour or so. So these being younger students, a lot of these guys are from Jiaoqing. If you look at the college age students, we're very, very few, you know, from Jiaoqing itself, or from the regions of Jiaoqing. A lot of them are from other regions and other provinces. Whereas the younger students, because they're younger, they're kept closer to home. Over half of these guys will be Jiaoqing people. It's a lot less coming from elsewhere. They were actually due here last week, but we've just had a typhoon skip down, just sort of skirt along the coast of Guangdong last week, so they put off new students arriving until now, and we've actually got another typhoon blowing in. It's just sort of across the coast over on the eastern end of Jiaoqing now, so we've got another big storm on the way through very soon. So as we walk around, they've actually changed a lot of what used to be office space and the like is now actually dormitory space. We're going to have a lot of students, well over 3,000 apparently. So as we come in here, so this is our parcel area. So when parcels get delivered, they will get dropped off in here. Students will receive a text message or a WeChat message, and they can come pick up their products there, whatever they've ordered. Or maybe it's families sending gifts and stuff. So a lot of products, especially bigger items, will be left down here or in the office itself. Otherwise, they'll be put in these little lockers. You come in here, they'll send you a PIN code. You put your PIN code in the cab here and the door will open. So that's all very good. Okay, we're going to go have a look at the canteen next and see what's going on in here. This is all changed as well. So the seating in here used to be all sort of bench seats attached to the table and stuff. You couldn't really make yourself comfortable. This is all changed. So we now have individual tables and chairs, which is very nice. And then some nice cushioned bench seating on the side here. We apparently have new people operating the actual canteen, so hopefully the food improves, because the last iteration of the canteen wasn't really very good. Looks like we have a fruit tea place down the back there, and then down the back we have a little general store where they can get snacks, chips and candy and stuff like that, cold drinks, all that sort of thing. So we're going to head back out this way. We might actually take you up. We'll go up and have a look at the second floor canteen. So you might even go up to the third floor if we can get up there and have a look. Right the way up to, do we want to go this way or do we want, no, I think we actually need to go the other end. Yeah, if we can get up onto the third floor, we'll take you up and have a look in the sort of recreational area there, which is really quite an amazing space. We're not going to be able to go any higher than that. That gets up into dormitories, and yeah, I stick away from the dormitories, leave that for the students. I've only actually been right up to the dorms in here once, which was when we had new students arriving. And yeah, I went and gave them a hand to get their luggage and stuff upstairs. So as we head into this end here, I don't even know if this level of canteen is open at the moment. Oh, it is open. So we have a hamburger place. So this will be run by an outside company. And then yeah, very similar sort of thing. Nice tables and chairs. And again, different menu from what they used to have, which is really good, because yeah, like I say, the old menu was not fantastic. Yeah, back in the early days, a lot of students used to, right, let's see if we can, I don't know if this third floor will be open or not, but we're going to have a look. Yeah, a lot of students before, okay, now it's closed. We're going to see if the door's locked. If it's not locked, we'll go and have a look. Yeah. No, definitely locked. So yeah, a lot of students used to actually go off campus to go and get food. Down the street behind the canteen, which we have been for a walk down in the past, a lot of the students used to go down there to get food. Then when the pandemic came into effect, sort of put a crimp on that. So we then had a lot of students ordering food deliveries. So let's show you what they used to do. We'll just duck down this corner here. So yeah, a lot of the students would order a food delivery and they would actually show up down at this wall. So this is the back street out of the school down here. And So this leads down to number 5 middle school and down to our affiliated hospital. So a lot of the students would order food to be delivered, and it would get delivered here to this fence. They come down, grab the food through the fence. You also had a lot of people setting up. They'd set up little trolleys down here with barbecues or whatever cooking system they had on here, and they just all be lined up all the way along here, right the way up to the front. And yeah, students could come down, just yell through the fence what they want and take from there. So yeah, all exciting. We're finally getting students back. It's a great relief because it's been way too long since we had students in this school. Yeah, what we might do is shut off here, and then we'll come back at a later date. Not a later date, a later time, and just have a look at what's going on. You know, maybe we have more students showing up. So this is that back street where you'd have all the food lined up. So yeah, down there, that sort of next gate you see just here, it's number 5 middle school, and then down the front is the hospital. So they've actually got that gate shut at the moment. You can only get through on foot. Normally that gate's open during the day, but they don't want cars coming in here with all the students showing up. So yeah, they're all being kept separated to keep the cars out, make sure that students are safe walking around with all their luggage and the like. Actually, we'll just take a quick walk down this way. So you can see they've got signs up here keeping people out of this area. So we do have people who live down the back. So all the cars are being diverted around this sort of is the main thoroughfare. But with all the students coming in, yeah, cars have to take a detour right around this outside road out here just to keep them separate from the students. So if we look at this building in front of us, this used to be all the offices, so English department, nursing department, traditional Chinese medicine department, all their offices were in this end of the building. If we get around here, we'll get a better look. So yeah, all through here. So what are we, five floors? It was all offices at this end, and all offices have now been moved because all these are now dormitories. Apart from this end room here, this is actually the radio station. So the school runs music and stuff. It will be piped out. I imagine they can get the radio or the music, whatever, online. And then we have up here a couple of speakers here, so that'll be played out over the playground. And then this end of this building is lecture halls down the bottom. And then as we go up, they have like nursing prac rooms and stuff. So also in the big main building here, so this is 16 floors, I think, from memory. A lot of offices were in here as well. All of them offices are now at new campus, and a lot of the rooms in here have been made into classrooms. So yeah, we won't go up there today, but we might go and have a walk through one day. I haven't actually been up there since they've done all this. They only really finished the work yesterday. They were still pulling stuff out yesterday. So yeah, they've run things very, very close. Yeah, I was surprised. There's not been students in this school for a couple of years now, and all of this work has been done in the last month. So yeah, they leave it to the last minute. I thought they could have sort of taken their time and done things over a longer time frame, but I guess in a way it's easy to have everybody here at once. That way, if there's conflicting things between an electrician and a plumber, they're both there, they can both sort it out at the same time. You don't have to call one back to rehash stuff that has already been done once, which I know about. I spent a bit of time in the building game back in Australia, and yeah, I've seen plenty of things like that happen over the years. So here we see more students. Okay, these ones are in blue. I don't know why some are in blue and some are in red and white. Maybe it's just they don't have enough of the one type. But yeah, they're obviously catching students as they come in and helping out with luggage and the like, making sure new students know where to go, and yeah, letting them get organised. So we might come back a little bit later and see how things are progressing. So we're just going to skip outside here. We're now out in the back street behind our school, and all of these shops here will be very glad that we've got students back. We've actually got a few new shops have just opened up. So this one here in front of us here is a brand new shop. They look like they do, well, all sorts of stuff actually. So yeah, a lot of students will be coming out, hello. A lot of students will be coming out here for dinner. This little fruit store here has actually been closed for the last 18 months because there's been no students, but that's a very, very popular place for students to come. And then as we head down the back road here, so this is heading back down towards the back gate. So in on our left here we have our hospital. Just down next building along here is the number 5 middle school, and then we have our school, our back gate down here. So yeah, a lot of students will be using those shops out on the back street to get lunch, dinner, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, a lot of people, knowing that the school has been going to be reopening, a lot of people have been getting themselves ready, opening new shops and the like, or refurbishing while there's been no students. They've taken that opportunity to refurbish the school and refurbish their shops. There's a few of them there that are old stores, but they've just redone everything. We've actually got a lady down here with a trolley. We were saying earlier about people setting up trolleys and selling food just through the fence. So we actually have a lady here who we can see we've got a couple of students here who've actually just bought a couple of things. So yeah, they'll just have food set up out here and students can come and buy stuff. So yeah, another little thing to have a look at here with the school reopening. And here we are back inside the school grounds. So we still have students making their way into the school. We'll just go and get a little look down here at the what they do. So once they've sort of arrived, got their luggage up to their rooms and stuff, they then will come into these classrooms, pick up all their books. We have other book places further ahead of us down here. So the young guy carrying, looks like not only his but some of his classmates' books as well. So we see all the rubbish from the packages of books here, and then so in here they're sorting the books into different classes, which students need which books. See all the students here carrying their books, so they'll be heading back towards the classroom with them. We have more down here on the right. So these are set out everywhere, so different classes they'll have a couple of class leaders will collect all the packages that are needed. So here we see somebody is actually sorting the books into individual piles. So that'll be one pile for one student. They'll have all the materials they need. So yeah, a couple of the class leaders will come down, bring all of their books down on a trolley and then sort them out into piles. So as students arrive, they can just come down, pick up a pile of books, and it's all go. Once they've got their books, they're sort of free to come out onto the playground and we see a few of the guys who must have got here earlier today. They got all their stuff put away, their books out, and they're now out here playing basketball, which during school time there's always heaps of students playing basketball. It is very, very popular here. So they've just had, the whole playground's just been redone. So we've got we've got badminton over here. So they haven't got nets up for the badminton yet, but no doubt they've got them coming soon. Then we have basketball courts. Then as we go down the far end, we've got some volleyball courts down here. This just here, oh, there we go. So this is the speaker I was talking about from the radio room. They'll have music playing out here in the evening, sort of after classes are finished. And that's the notification just to let people know that it's class time. So this running track here is 400 metres, I believe it's 400 metres around. Over the far side of the basketball courts they have long jump, triple jump pits, and then down the end here we have some exercise gear. So they got a heap of parallel bars and some just bars to hook yourself up on. So we'll just wander down here and have a look. So yeah, as we haven't had students here for the last, well, couple of years really, all this grass here has not actually been really well cared for. It's become very, very overgrown. And you see down the bottom of these pits is all sand. And this was actually totally overgrown. It was just, well, it was as grassy as this down below us where we're walking. So the last couple of days I've actually had people in here getting all the grass out, returning it back to sand so that students using this exercise equipment have got a nice soft spot to land on. We also have all the kids who live back, there's a lot of kids who live back in the apartments here, younger kids from babies right the way up through to high school age. So they'll often come and play here. So you often see the little kids with little shovels and stuff digging in the dirt, having a grand old time. So yeah, it's all happening here today. A lot of teachers back. There's a lot of the teachers back who won't actually be working here, but they've called in a lot of teachers to come and just help getting new students settled in. We do have, well, one teacher I just saw, Jessica, who she's sort of the head teacher of the high school age students. So she's actually going to have an office here, which is good. I'll have somebody here who speaks English that I can hang out with and go and visit and stuff. And yeah, so it'll all be getting back. I believe the new college students are arriving sort of over the next couple of days as well. So hopefully we'll get them all in and settled in before this next piece of weather shows up. So we've got another typhoon heading our way, but it's already inland. So there's a good chance that it's already weakening, and it's probably not going to be too strong. We'll probably get a fair bit of rain from it, but hopefully not too much of the wind. Yeah, so that's new students arriving sort of day. I hope you've enjoyed that, having a look around and stuff. Actually, we might just duck into one of the dormitories here, just give you a quick look in one of these. If there's no students in there yet, we'll just have to have a look in the door here and see if they are actually empty. But if they are, we'll duck in and just have a look at what the students have in here. So as we turn our camera back around, so we see we've got bunk beds, so we've got bedding for what have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8. So 10 students can fit in this dorm. Tables down the centre at the edge, and then you see a locker under each of the beds, and then they'll also have their suitcases, and a lot of them will buy their own shelves and stuff. And then the showers, see if we can see where their bathroom is. Okay, bathroom might be back down behind there. We're not going to go through looking at bathrooms and stuff. But yeah, so this building here is just a 2-story building, and then they have a roof which is accessible. They go up there and they'll chill out up there. So yeah, that's basically, in a nutshell, our schools, students all coming back. We're finally going to have people back here again. It's been way too quiet for the last couple of years with all the changes going on with the new school, and then having renovations done here and stuff. So it's great to have some students back in our lives again on a daily basis. Behind us here, you can see is water. So each of the dorms will have a like one of them office water dispenser things, and they come down here to get bottles of water when they're needed. So they'll get I think they're about 20-litre bottles of water. So yeah, I'm going to go and do that myself shortly. Because there's been no school here, I haven't actually had access to that service, so I've had to be going out just to a small convenience store out the back, get a small bottle of water. I never really chased up where to go to order those big bottles of water. I don't use enough water for it to matter too much, so yeah, it's all good. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm heading back home, grab my bag, and I'm off to buy some food for cooking up for dinner tonight. So yeah, hit that like button if you've enjoyed having a look at what goes on here with new students coming along. Subscribe if you want to learn more about life here in Zhaoqing and further afield when I do travel. And yeah, if you've got questions, comments, if you've got anything you'd like to see, anything you'd like to learn, hit us up in the comments. Yeah, we might make a video on one of your suggestions. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care, and we will see you all in the next one.